I'm Bill Henry. In today's Bill Explains Baltimore, we're here to praise the Maryland General Assembly for passing Senate Bill 100 and Governor Wes Moore for signing it. This new legislation, which will go into effect July 1st, will require landlords who file for repossession of residential property to demonstrate that the property is licensed under local laws before they can obtain a judgment. What does that mean? That means essentially your landlord can't throw you out if they themselves are not properly licensed and registered. Seems simple, right? If you're renting property, you should operate within a local jurisdiction's regulations and laws. Well, recently that's been easier said than done. Now, I firmly believe that affordable, safe, and well-maintained housing is a human right. As someone who has worked in community development, I've witnessed firsthand the terrible conditions that some landlords, particularly absentee landlords hiding behind anonymous out-of-state LLCs, will allow their properties to deteriorate to. As a city council member, I introduced legislation that significantly strengthened the city's rental laws by extending licensing requirements to non-owner occupied 1 and 2 unit rental dwellings. Popular with both council members and our residents, that ordinance was enacted into law back in 2018. Unfortunately, that city ordinance, along with tenant protections across Maryland, were undercut by a 2021 Maryland Court of Appeals ruling concerning a case involving the city's copycat building. The ruling effectively created a loophole that allowed unlicensed landlords greater leeway in how they operated, with little recourse for renters. That ruling spurred the General Assembly to close the loophole. The legislation made it to the governor's desk in 2022, but was vetoed by then-Governor Larry Hogan. The new bill proposal was resubmitted for the 2023 session, passed through the legislature, and this time was signed into law by Governor Moore. It is essential that all landlords be held to the basic standards of maintenance and safety that the city's licensing law mandates. Starting July 1, we'll be able to do just that. If you're a tenant and want to check if your unit has the proper permits, go to the link below. If you think it needs an inspection, call 311. That's it. Want something else explained? Just email comptroller@baltimorecity.gov.